What were they doing, alone in that old house? She'd left him there, said nothing. She hardly knew him yet. There was only so much time. When you're in it, it seems like forever. Bye, baby bunting, daddy's gone a-hunting. And now he'd put his foot in the snare for her and save her neck. His face began to blotch with the redness of strife, his worry. Then she made a fire in the stove. They unwrapped their feast, and the gods of beauty and entrapment and liberation and silence and pure, uncontaminated joy came upon them. And the beast, her huntsman, burst through the front door, his truck across the road by the barn, his boots so loud, his sweaters and jackets in the trunk in the front hall. Already a new world in the kitchen. They'd been poor, and now packets of ham and sliced cheese, olives in bowls, fresh bread, wine, Alsatian, perfect for seafood, Aphrodite, the whore of Venice, the virgin of the rocks. This beast had spent everything for her, and now she'd spent everything for this stranger. Had she been alone? But she was not. His sleeve, his arm at an angle on the pine wooden table, his gaze, and not one word. As the huntsman exploded, hauled up a chair between them, a little away, the angle of the triangle in place. John the Baptist, come to proclaim from the desert. Honey and locust, a man in pain. They might have gone undetected for a very long time until she'd said, if you want to see me as I really am, we'll have to go to the house at Sable. And she made the plans like a pro. Said she'd meet the plumber midweek, get the work started, not afraid to stay there alone. And then she packed everything. All her clothes, diaphragm, shampoo, the photographer's shirt, she'd said was Sarah O's. The whirlwind. She had not faced her truth. The way he cut his eggs on toast, silent, parallel lines across, and then at right angles again. The way he'd thrown her, she was willing, on the kitchen floor at pants every night after dinner. The photo she called Desdemona, dead on the bed, the blue satin dressing gown with magenta pink trim. The night he'd put his foot on her neck and meant it. She was betrothed, her house, dowry. Her father addressed this man directly now, bypassed her. Just as he brought her wood, her other grandmother's chairs for the house down the road, his allegiance changed. This builder's sense of rightness, entitlement, his will to stop her flight. All summer long, birds, dead birds against the windscreen of the VW Beetle, pea green, hers. And now it's in the driveway at Tangmere. And she, in this past hour, has been called whore, strumpet, faithless, cunning, one who would give up everything for a fuck, or so he thinks. Stillness is her weapon, has always been her weapon. Silent, immobile, in the trap. The situation is reversed. How she knows, she does not know. There is a plot, and her, Amelia's faithless, wants her caught. Knots design a path of thorns. Apples redden, dark unwinds the night. She stands upon a bridge, another story. It's to herself she's faithful. Something shines inside her face. This one who stands beside her sees her. Artist, singular, he sees her, not an aspect of himself or even of his longing, the thing that no one wants her to become. She swims into her firmament, meets him in the frame, and now the bridge. Ah, non credea mirati, I did not believe. Read this as the bride who crosses to herself. Read this as the return, both then and now. His gift to protect her. Of course, though not of necessity, she will fly away. But we are not there yet. She stands on the bridge, on the tightrope across the chasm, and he does not waver, nor does she. In the kitchen, before the pictures, in the moment, she faces her attacker, holds her ground, and screams. A voice. She has a voice.